Hello fellas, I hope you're all good. Suda Jr. the Rocksteady here with another video. Let's get it.
I want to get paid the same as a man, and I think you understand that. So, if you become president, will a woman make the same as a man, and do I get to choose what I do with my body?
You're going to make the same if you do as good a job.
In this tyrannical patriarchy, of course, who's at the top? Men.
It's about to go down.
Some men.
White men.
Well, that's
White,
another
rich,
thing. It's
Anglo-Saxon men.
Well, first of all, it depends on which element of the hierarchy you look at. And second of all, it's not men. Okay? It's a tiny percentage of men. And that's not the same as men.
You're right.
Because most men aren't at the top. In fact, if you look at people who are truly at the bottom, most of them are men. So it's a small proportion of men. And then it's a very arbitrary slice. It's like, okay, so you're saying, well, what are we saying exactly? There's a disproportionate number of white Anglo-Saxon men who are billionaires. Could easily be. What does that have to do with men exactly? Why is that a male thing? It's not like all these men are like that. They're not like that. It's a tiny proportion of people who are like that, and they do happen to mostly be men. But that doesn't indicate some fundamental inadequacy in the entire social structure. I mean, 99% of bricklayers are men. Mm-hmm. Is that a problem? Well, nobody ever points it out. Like, all you have to do is go on the U.S. Department of Labor website and you can look at occupation ranked by gender. There's about 50 occupations that are 95% men and over. You don't ever hear a word about them. Well, why? Because they're dusty, grueling, difficult, trade-related, intensely laborious outside jobs. Well, that's why. So, and why aren't we struggling for equality, gender equality among bricklayers? By force, let's say. From here on in, it's by fiat, man. 50% of women, they want to be nurses. No damn way. It's off to the brickworks with you.
Gotcha, bitch.
These women are clueless because gender pay gap doesn't exist. We are all paid for the kind of services we provide to the workforce. Prime example is women tend to go in for social work like teaching and nursing, which doesn't pay much compared to an electrician or engineering, which men prefer because these jobs are difficult and risky to pull off. For over a decade now, women outrank men in numbers of students and graduates every year, but still complain about gender pay gap, which doesn't exist. It's just simple. If you want to be paid more, just enter into fields of work that pay more if you can. Guys, feel free to share your thoughts on this in the comments. Till next time, I salute you all. Peace out.
Wow, so in your world, you're like the cool guys.
Recognize.
If you had a wish when Michael Jackson moonwalked, I wonder if he had a grip on what reality was, the technicalities of entertaining for all your peers to show everybody you made it. The ones we least expect fell in love with us. People I used to know are now drug dealers. The quiet mouse women in the club with us. Nowadays they telling us just to roll with it. Nowadays all these women are in the gold digging. Nowadays I'm steady sipping that gold liquor. Looking back on everything, it's such a dim picture.